create that gas. I'm not that kind of gas. I'm not creating any farts. Alright, so what we're going to start with is this solid here called calcium carbide. Now you don't really hear about this anymore, but when it's mixed with a liquid, it forms a combustion, or a gas that's very combustible. So miners, they used to put a tiny bit of this on their head, they would go down into the mining shafts, and they would light it up to see. Does that sound like a good idea?
No.
No, yeah, they would have to call an ambulance. Do you guys want something that's going to explode on your head? No, I heard a couple of yeses. Some of you guys are crazy. Alright, this is going to be our liquid. It's a very mysterious liquid that we like to call dihydrogen monoxide. And by we I mean scientists. Should I drink this?
No. No.
I was going to say who is it, but then you laughed and you gave yourself away. Alright, I actually could drink this, even though some of you might want to kill me right now. This is just water. That is a fancy name for water, but I'm not going to drink it, because then we wouldn't be able to get a kaboom. Have we had a kaboom yet?
No.
Have you guys heard any loud noises?
No.
Are you feeling cheated?
No.
Are you feeling lied to? You came to a show called Kaboom and there were no loud noises?
No.
No? Alright, well then I hate to break this to you guys, but this is going to be hopefully our first loud Kaboom. So now what you guys have to do is get your handmade earplugs ready.
Really? Barely.
Well, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and I'm not gonna bring my fire lighter up here because if I were to do that, it would blow up and my hand would be right here. So I'm gonna use this spark generator that will create a spark right here and hopefully light it up. In 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again. In 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye, cannon.
That's funny.
I should have expected this from the gas section. Alright.
Here.
Well, I guess that means we just have to end the show without a kaboom.
No.
I hate to do that, but it didn't work. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you guys want a kaboom, do you have any ideas of something? What can I blow up for a kaboom? We gotta have something. What do you think? Balloons?
A balloon.
Who said TNT? No, thank you. I like my face the way it is. Behind me, the projector screen. If I blow the
Save the day.
blow up red blood cells in water? That sounds complicated. Over here? There's this sign. Oh, this is what you guys are talking about? This sign over here? Is it this? This is not gonna blow up. This is just gonna melt. It's plastic. What happened to something like over here? Let's see. What do we have over here? Oh, there's nothing fun over here. Oh, wait a minute. I see what you guys mean. You mean this paint can? This thing? This wood is gonna burn really weird. You guys seem like a very sensible section over here. Am I right? Yeah, okay. At least, yeah. What's behind me? Balloons! Are you sure? Is that what you guys were trying to tell me about these balloons? Oh, why didn't you guys just say so? Why didn't you just say these balloons? You did? Oh, I guess the gas section was just being so loud I couldn't hear you guys. Alright, so let's check out these balloons here. If I press this balloon down, what happens? It pops back up, exactly. So that tells us that the gas that's inside there is lighter than the air around it. Helium is a very good gas. Helium is lighter than the air around it. But helium is a noble gas, which means that it's not very explosive, which is a good thing. Can you guys imagine going to a birthday party and a balloon gets a little too close to the flame and kaboom?
Excuse me, is this really a good idea?
That would not be a good idea. That's why helium is used in those kind of balloons. It is not very flammable. This gas is very flammable and it makes up most of the solar system, most of the universe actually. Starts with an H, so you guys are close. Yes! Hydrogen, exactly. Has anybody ever seen hydrogen blow up? Alright, you were about to. So, before we blow this up, let's talk about what the 3 things that we need for a combustion. Who can name one of those things for me? Let's go, yes! We need a fuel. So for this, our gas is going to act as the fuel because it's a very, very good fuel. We're going to need, what's another one? We breathe it. It's in the air all around us. We're going to need oxygen, exactly. Now there's no oxygen inside this balloon, so where's it going to get its oxygen?
Out here.
Exactly, out here. It's going to This is what we like to call the chicken stick. Do you guys know why it's called a chicken stick?
I'm scared.
Well, you guys are about to find out because it's gonna look awesome in the dark. All right, here we go. Handmade earplugs in 3, 2, 1. Now do you guys understand why we don't use hydrogen balloons at birthday parties? If anybody ever brings a hydrogen balloon to your birthday party, what do? You run, exactly. So our first balloon was just hydrogen. What color did you guys see? It had a yellowy orange or... Alright, you're red. Take a look at our red balloon.
You can feel the heat. Yeah.
Alright, now let's do our test. If we push our balloon down, it pops back up. What gas did we say is inside? Not helium? Hydrogen. But listen very, very closely.
Salt. Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, there's the rattle in there.
Pepper.
Besides the farts, the rabbit farts, what do you hear inside there? Not meat or rice. Rice isn't very exciting when it blows up. Just got
Salt.
salt, exactly. Now this is not the kind of salt that you put on your French fries. This is a chemical salt called strontium chloride. Raise your hand if you've ever seen strontium chloride.
My head is.
I bet all of you have. Raise your hand if you've ever seen fireworks. There we go. If you've seen fireworks, you've seen strontium chloride. It is the chemical salt that colors fireworks red, which means this is going to look awesome in the dark. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Do you guys understand now why this is called my chicken stick? I thought you would. Alright, so our first balloon was just hydrogen. What color did you guys see? Got a yellow orange. What about our strawberry pie? Red, perfect. That's on the end for a reason. Alright, so it pops back up. We know what gas is inside. Hydrogen. Do we have another salt? Yes, this one is called potassium chloride. Can anybody name anything that has potassium in it? Lots of potassium. What kind of foods? Banana. You're selling a bunch of minions over here. Bananas, exactly. Is there a banana inside here? No, we tried it with a banana and it was just a big mess. It didn't look cool. It was unsafe. So this, don't do that at home. This is just chloride, potassium chloride. It is a salt. Some people, it's actually kind of a debate here. Some people see purple when it blows up. Some people see pink. So, we're going to blow it up. You guys are going to see what color you think it is, and it's going to look awesome in the dark. Alright, handmade earplugs. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, who saw pink? Who saw pink? Who saw purple?
I saw
Who
white.
saw like green?
I saw green.
You guys saw white? Alright, let's go on to another balloon here. White. Alright, now this balloon isn't white, but you notice right off the bat what looks different about it than our other balloons. It's clear, it doesn't have a color, so let's check it out. What gas is inside? Hydrogen, and what else? No parts. This one, it is not a salt. This one has something a little bit different in it. This one, inside this balloon, are tiny little shards of metal. Exactly, that is the appropriate response. So because I will be blowing something up with tiny shards of metal in it, this is the point in the show where I have to get a little bit serious about safety. So, if you're in the first, second, third, or fourth, which is pretty much all of you guys today, row, if you look under your seats, you will find every third seat has a fire safety blanket, and every seat should have a pair of goggles. Oh, gas section. Gas section, I got you guys. I'm really excited about that. I got all of you. A couple chaperones here, literally. I like to judge my shows by how many chaperones actually look under their seats. This is not my best. Alright, did you guys find anything? No, it's because I was playing a joke on all of you. This is actually very safe if used correctly, and I bet most of you have seen it before. The tiny shards of metal inside here are magnesium powder, which are used in sparklers. How many of you guys have ever seen a sparkler before? So that bright white you see, that is magnesium powder. It burns really hot, but more importantly, it burns up really fast, which means it's all going to burn up before it leaves the stage. So I'm safe and you're safe. The gas section might be a little embarrassed though. Alright, this is going to look awesome in the dark. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Salt water, exactly. And what's in the air all around her? Oxygen. So that salt gets pulled up into the air with the oxygen. She goes through a chemical reaction that turns her green. Does anyone know the name of it? Anyone know the name of it? It starts with an O. Oxidation. I knew you guys would know it over here. All right, so we have a salt in here, and there's salt water on the Statue of Liberty. What color do you think this is going to be?
Green.
Maybe green. Whatever color it is, it's going to look awesome in the dark.
Give me brown.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh. It was green. Even a little bit of copper there at the end of it. All right, now it is time
I didn't even
for the last.
Darth Vader! Darth Vader!
I'm gonna do this one slow motion. Huh? I'm gonna do this one slow
Darth
motion.
Vader! Darth Vader!
If you're gonna do it in slow motion, that's me on kid.
You know when a balloon has its own theme music, it's going to be good. Okay, now let's check out this is our finale balloon, so you know it's going to be good. And it has its own theme music. If I press it down,
Darth Vader! He's
Look at all the smoke up there. I know.
that sounds terrifying. I'm not trying to even touch it. Alright, so we like to call this our Darth Vader balloon. The jig is up because it is out to destroy us all. Now let's figure out why. If we press it down, we see it pop back up. So what gas is inside there? Hydrogen, exactly. So let's go over the 3 things one more time that we need. What was our fuel? The hydrogen. What was our heat source? Fire. Our chicken stick. What was the 3rd thing we needed? Oxygen. Where was the oxygen for all of our combustions? In the air around us, exactly. Now, what makes this balloon our Darth Vader balloon is that all of the oxygen it needs for a huge combustion is inside the balloon with the hydrogen. Ooh, we're getting intense. Okay, so do you think that means it's going to be quieter or louder?
Shush.
Much louder. Do you think it's going to be a faster or slower reaction? Faster, exactly. It doesn't have to reach for that oxygen. It's right there. It's going to be so fast, it's actually going to move the air around it so quickly that we will feel a shockwave. Have you guys ever watched Mythbusters before?
Yeah.
Something like, there's a movie, Big Hero 6.
Yes.
When the building explodes and it
Love
pushes Hero back,
Yeah.
that is a shockwave. It's when a combustion happens so fast that it moves the air around it.
I don't want to do this.
Don't underestimate the force. Now this is not going to push you guys out of your seats. It's not going to throw you back. It's not going to hurt you. But it will be extremely loud. So I want to make sure you guys all use your earplugs for this because it will probably be the loudest thing that you hear probably all week. Which means I'm getting there.
I don't want to sing.
I'm going to get some extra safety here as well because I like hearing. I like to be able to hear you guys. All right. Are you guys ready?
Cover your ears.
All right. Everybody
your
is glued
ears.
to their seats, correct? I'm going to say yes because you definitely don't want to get up during this balloon. Because it's going to look and feel awesome in the dark. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
I